Well, today is the start of all the little odds and ends not done around the house. So, well, one thing was done, but we're redoing it because we didn't like it. So, we are restructuring what covers the heat pump. So I don't know if you recall in other videos, there was just a big sheet. Well, this one attached to the house and then coming down just past the heat pump. But it attached about a foot in front. Anyway, oh, sun's right. It's beautiful. We have a covering of snow on the mountains, which is awesome. Anyways, back to the heat pump. Yeah, so Brent is going to build like a little house type structure that goes over top of it and isn't as large. And hopefully when I'm standing at the kitchen sink, I can actually see this direction here. Because it's kind of annoying when I'm like, somebody's like, oh, look over there. And I'm like, I can't see anything. There's a big thing in the way. So we're rebuilding it. Yay! It's middle of October. We've had a fresh little dusting of snow up on the mountain. I don't know if you can see it around the trees. Way back there. There's the Kokanee Glacier. It was looking rather dirt and rock-like. But now it's a light dusting of snow on it. And it's starting, well, I don't know what the glacier actually looks like because it disappears in the summer. Anyway, so when Brent gets back, he's going to continue working on this structure. He's got it planned out. Basically just going to put like a little triangle roof over top of it. He's got the posts in place and we have all the materials, so I'm going to leave the GoPro attached to the table and hopefully he will do some recording on this. So Brent, I already gave a little description of what's going on here. We took down the ugly heat pump cover.
The one that I thought was going to look a lot better than it actually did?
Yeah, and blocked out half the window.
Yeah, well. So this one is actually going to be a peaked roof directly over top of the heat pump. You can see the 4x4 posts I have on the end. Yes, they're not straight because they're not leveled yet. They're just in place because this will be sitting on top of that, and then I will be bracing the base of that to the cabin.
Oh, okay.
That is pretty much the only way I'll be able to level it properly.
Well, and then that'll prevent little people from walking in behind there and
Absolutely,
stepping on.
It's going to be roughly 18 inches off the ground, so nobody's walking back there unless they know what they're doing.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm saying little people who come to visit, we don't want.
Yeah.
We don't want to scar them right across their forehead or something or whatever, because, well, it's sheet metal, so we'll hopefully find something to cover at least on the front.
On the front, yeah, I'll take care of that. That's not a huge issue.
But on the back side, it's not necessary because nobody should be walking back there. Anyways, we'll keep you in. I'll check in every now and again as progress gets made here.
Yep. It's the start, and it's my own design, and it should be fine.
Well, we've seen several of these type of things around the neighborhood.
Yeah,
so
and I'm basically working off of that to figure this out, so it's not a huge deal.
We might have to spray paint that peak.
Well, it's a brown peak on a red roof.
Okay. All right, progress report. we have a structure over top of our heat pump. And so Brent's just going to work on some solidification. It's a little wobbly.
Stabilization.
Oh, that's what it is.
Solidification? Yeah, sure. Well, it is just sitting on this cross beam here, so it's a little bit of a wobble. Not a big deal. It is fairly solid. I've got lots of structural screws in there. I figure with these here that are holding it to the cabin to keep this from moving back and forth this way, I'll put a board across here and then 2 boards up to this side of the roof, and that'll completely solidify it. So yeah.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna blow some leaves and fill a bag with leaves.
Well, afternoon everyone. Miriam has gone to Creston and left me to finish my little project that I had going yesterday. I started building the cover for the heat pump, and I think it turned out great. I cut all the wood yesterday and put most of it together, and then I just finished off with the metal roofing today. So I'll just give you a little peek of what it looks like. And all of the 2x4s, all the cross members and rafters, I'm going to paint those. And I'd like to do them the same color as the ridge cap, which is a brown, which it was free, so it worked out nicely. The metal is the same metal that was left over from the RV carport. So it's the same color, and actually it's very close to the cabin, so color-wise and physically, but I think it looks great. I've got just the 2 base spikes into the ground, 18 inches, drove them down, and that made this 4x4 a little bit loose, but she's solid as a rock now. I did tighten it up just with one 2x4 on each side, so she is attached to the cabin. I've got nothing to worry about. And it was, the other one that I had was just basically attached to the cabin, and it was one 10-foot piece. I didn't really care for it, and neither did Miriam. I think this one turned out great. I didn't have a lot of plans for it, so I just kind of slapped it together. And from what I've learned with the carport and the cabin and a little bit of building knowledge here and there, it went together fairly easily. So I think it turned out awesome.
Okay, one more project of the all little projects that we still have remaining around the house.
Well, this was a medium-sized one, but yeah, it's one of the many.
So we now have a normal looking cover for our heat pump. Nope, yep, that's what it's called.
That's what it's called, that's right.
I was thinking minis, but those are inside.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's all done. We still have to do some kind of covering over the Superform paper at the bottom, and our soffits and gutters.
Soffits and gutters. I've got some drip edge for the bottom of the logs around the outside, and below the drip edge will be something against that ICF at the bottom, some sort of
stone that looks like it's natural.
Some sort of natural stone.
There's a few pretty products.
I don't know.
There's a few there is a few pretty good products out there that we've seen, so we'll just have to find the right one and one that we like the look of. And that's all we have to share with you this week.
Give us a thumbs up if you like what you see.
Don't forget to subscribe.
And ring that bell for notifications.
Bye-bye for now.